everybody, it's Sally Daley from Daley & Company Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida. In this week's Daily Brief, I wanted to talk to you about inspections. You're in contract, everything is going swimmingly, yay! Then the dreaded inspection happens and there's problems. The buyer's irritated, you're irritated. How the heck do you keep your deal from falling apart? How you proceed really depends on if you're the buyer or the seller. If you're the buyer, we often counsel our clients to pick your battles wisely. Rather than focusing on minutia, the door jamb is rubbing on the floor, normal wear and tear items. The smartest strategy for success in navigating some recompense from the seller is usually to focus on SSS, safety, sanitation, security. If there are matters related to any of those, in Florida, in reverse order, we focus typically on roof, AC, and pool. If there are defects in those or things are not operating as they're intended that you did not know about going into it, I think a reasonable pitch could be, we didn't know about X, and if we had known, we would have fashioned our offer differently, or perhaps we wouldn't have pursued the house at all. But there's good news and we're willing to go forward, but we would like X. We generally say it's wise to consider asking for a credit. It's easy for the seller to say yes to it. They don't have to hassle with contractors. And you get to control who those contractors are after closing. So you've got confidence in how the work was done. Make it easy for the seller to say yes to you. We're going to focus on X. We'll let everything else go. Give us X. Often that's a very good strategy and it's a successful one because the seller likely would have to think about it if the deal fell apart anyway. And that's the pitch. Now that we're telling you, we know you didn't know about it, but now that you do, why lose us? We're good buyers. We want the deal to go forward. You're just going to have to disclose it to the next person who's going to be concerned about it as well. And you're either going to get a lower offer or you're going to have the same conversation when they do their inspections. If you're the seller, again, think about safety, sanitation, security. It's definitely going to be something you probably didn't know about because you would have disclosed it otherwise. So if you didn't know about it and you're in the house, you're probably going to have to fix it anyway because you're in residence. And if you're not in residence, you're simply going to have to disclose it to the next buyer anyway. So if it's something that reasonably can be agreed upon, the air conditioning is old, well, it's still working. So I won't give you money for a new air conditioning system, but I will give you 50% of it. Or I will give you a home warranty for $500 that will make the repairs until it bites the dust. Again, offering the credit is good for you as a seller. It means you're not going to have to hassle with the work. And after closing, if something comes up and it's more expensive, there's no recourse and it's a done deal. So our advice is always think about a reasonable solution and not making a good deal fall apart. It's too hard to get into contract to have a deal fall apart. Often when a deal falls apart, the next offer, who knows how long it's going to take, you never get on par financially with the same dollars. And people say, what's the matter with that house? Why did the deal fall apart? That's not good for you. So in general, working out a resolution that both parties can live with is always the better way. Keep your transaction moving and get it to the closing table. I hope some of these strategies may have helped those of you that are dealing with some drama right now in your contracts, and I hope you get to the closing table. If you're ever in the Vero Beach area, please come see us. We'd love to meet you and show you around our slice of paradise. We love Vero Beach, Florida, and we think you will too. Have a great weekend, everybody.